Like me, I know some of you have been searching for a video on YouTube how to change the oil on a 2018 Camry. Doesn't apply to the 2017 and earlier. It's pretty straightforward. I am going to go through as much as I can, and I'm not going to change the oil, and I'm actually going to give you more information than if I did change it. First thing is going to be, you cannot reach the oil filter from the top. Some Toyota models you can. I have a Toyota Yaris and I can reach it from the top. This one's completely covered on the bottom if you haven't seen already. There will be a panel on the right side, which is the passenger side of the car. It'll help if you turn the wheel to the right. It is this one right here. It has a scoop on it. I know it's hard to see, I'm sorry. I'm under the car. I don't feel like raising it up, but you see that screw right there? There's 4 of them. There's 1, 2, and there's 2 more on the other side. They're both 10 millimeters. It's the access panel. It is not this front panel here that goes to the front bumper. I took that one off on accident, but it was no big deal. I had to put it back on. Learn from my mistakes. Once you take that panel off, you'll be able to reach the 14 millimeter drain bolt, and you just basically remove it like you would draining the oil. And on the side is the oil filter, which is part number 90915-10009. I memorized it. And I got mine off of eBay. I got like 4 of them for like $24 or $26, something like that. It was cheaper than buying them at the dealer and saving me time and money from gas. So once you got that drained out, of course, put some oil in the in the new filter, and make sure that it's greased. It already comes pre-greased. You will need an oil filter wrench. Believe me when I say that, because it was a major pain in the butt to remove it. I had to stab it with a screwdriver to be able to remove it because I did not have the wrench. But once you put it on the new one, just tighten it to the normal. Don't go crazy on it, and you'll be able to remove it next time. So once you have the oil filter on there and the drain bolt back on there tightened up, of course you're going to come back up here and fill up your oil. It says 0W16. You're not going to find that at Walmart. You're not going to find that at AutoZone. If you want, I don't even know if Toyota makes it, but if they actually make it, you'd have to get it at the dealer. I bought Mobil 1 Extended Performance 0W20. It's the gold labeled bottle. It goes up to 15,000 miles, but I am not going to take it to 15,000 miles. I did not take this car to 10,000 miles when I changed the oil because I thought that was crazy. I am a Harley Davidson technician, and we always change it at 1,000, at 5,000, and at 10,000. So by the time this car should be on its 3rd oil change, Toyota wants to change it for the very first time. I was not having that. What else can I tell you? That was the hardest part. I had to raise the car on a cinder block, so it was a solid 8 inches high. I will see if I took pictures of raising it. I didn't take pictures of changing the oil, and that way you can see. I should put it in the video. So once you have it on there, I put the entire jug of Mobil 1 oil in there. The capacity is, I got the capacity over here. I'm trying to not make this video so long. So I got these labeled. The oil set reminder on my manual is page 421, and it tells you how to reset it. You go through the little instrument cluster screen. The next one is topping it off from being on the low mark on the dipstick. That's page 435. Don't confuse this with the amount of oil that goes into the engine. This is the capacity right here on page 543. For mine is a 4-cylinder, so I had 4.8 quarts to add in there, but I added 5 entire quarts. That 0.2 is not gonna hurt this motor. I drove it for damn near 300 miles coming from Dallas, and there was no explosion, nothing leaked, everything is fine. That 0.2 quarts will be used up, over time until your next oil change. So don't worry about that. I just dumped the entire bottle on there. It's good. So now we're gonna reset it. Okay, I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't let me go to this screen, but I finally just turned it on and did it. So you're gonna reset the light by pressing the right arrow, and it'll make you go to the right, of course. And then you're gonna go to that little gear up there. Once you go to that little gear, maybe vehicle settings, scheduled maintenance, and then you would hit reset data. I'm not gonna reset mine because I haven't done it at the 10,000 mile. One thing I'd like to say is that when I changed the oil on my car, it came out with more metal shavings that I wanted to, and I cannot believe Toyota is fine with leaving that oil in there for 10,000 miles, especially on a new motor. I could kind of understand after the 10,000, or I mean, I'm getting myself confused, but I changed mine at 1,000 miles. I changed it in Dallas, and I am so glad that I did, because I saw way too much metal shavings in there for my liking. I get Toyota knows what they're doing. They're the ones that built this car. They know that it's okay, I guess, but for me it's not. I'm changing it because I'm so used to changing it on the Harley bikes every 1,000, or the first 1,000, then the 5, then a 10, and so on. So hopefully you found this video informative, and if you have any questions, let me know. I will answer them as best as I can, and till next time.